Welcome back to High Performance Thinking. 6 weeks ago, you embarked on a journey with me to think with more clarity, actually set and achieve your goals, and live a happier, more intent-filled existence. We've gone over everything from goal setting to prioritization to mastering your schedule, and now I want to step it up a notch. One of the most important parts of our lives are our relationships, as they relate to the second form of goals within primary aspiration theory, or our connection goals. Something I pride myself on is my commitment to always furthering my relationships. I'm always open to developing a relationship, a friendship, or a partnership. I'm also committed to making connection one of my highest values. As a result, I've spent a significant amount of time learning how to better interact with people. You'd be surprised to realize this is actually a science, and I'm here to give you a quick masterclass on getting more from your interactions in future. The purpose of this is simple. The strength and quality of your relationships influence the speed that you get what you want. Robert Cialdini, in his book Persuasion, describes this as influence. The better your relationships, the more influence you have, and the quicker you get ahead. So, let's tuck in. One of the critical concepts to realize in your interactions is that you and only the other person in that interaction are responsible for the quality of that interaction. You can massively skew these in your favor by setting positive intention. If you've read Wayne Dyer's book, The Power of Intention, you'd know the impact setting intention can have on the result. For example, when we went through a membership change, we threw quite a few happy members' schedules, expectations, and routines out of whack. When I entered each of these conversations with them, I made sure to state, my intention for this conversation is to listen deeply to your concerns and ensure we come up with a strategy and a solution that makes you feel happy, looked after, and cared for. This immediately sets up the interaction with good intentions and does a lot to dampen in the moment emotion. We do this too with coaching sessions. In this session, I intend to do X, Y, Z and should leave you feeling A, B, and C. Managing expectations and setting intent has done wonders for my relationships with the people I interact with. The next critical factor in your interactions surrounds owning your energy. What I mean by that is simple. What mood, feeling, and excitement are you bringing into your interactions with your relationships? If you're pissed, frustrated, tired, or angry, I guarantee you'll pull the energy of the interaction down. While I'm not here to tell you you can't feel that way, you've got to know that that energy is yours to own, and if you want an interaction to go well, the person you're interacting with better be on the same level. Otherwise, they probably won't want to be around you for too long. And you've probably felt this before, right? You know, someone walks into the room and the energy of the room shifts. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Your energy, or the electromagnetic field that science has proven to surround you, vibrates at a varying frequency, which is primarily influenced by your emotion and energetics. This energy influences the electromagnetic field of the people around you. That's what you can feel, although you can't see it. So next time you want to get the most from an interaction, own your energy. Relax in the pool, swim in the ocean is an idea I've created for conceptualizing the difference between surface relationships and deep, meaningful ones. The point I've tried to make here is that neither are really better or more important than the other, but both have their place and should be explored if you want to get the most out of your relationships. If you only ever play on the surface and relax in the pool, so to speak, you miss the excitement and the passion of swimming in the ocean and going deep with your relationships. Vice versa applies too. If you always go deep, you can throw people off and not build the necessary rapport to make people trust you and like you. Now, although the latter is usually not a problem for most, the former is. As a general rule, we fear to talk about all the deep and meaningful stuff. If you're looking for more connection from your relationships, don't be afraid to ask why more often and listen. Often, the first why isn't the actual reason someone is feeling or behaving a certain way. It's often said as a first line of defense. Something that has helped me get deeper with my interactions is casually probing. Questions like, why do you think that is? And have you thought about why you feel that way? It's a non-confrontational invitation for the person you're interacting with to let their guard down a little more and open up. Something that will allow the both of you to feel more connected with each other. Off the back of this, the fourth way to get better at your interactions is to associate action with benefit. This is an interesting hack that makes it easier for people to take action on the things they want. Have you ever gone into a conversation with someone and come to the realization that they should take action on something? If you've wondered how to make this point more clear, try and identify not only the benefits to their life, but how it's going to benefit everyone around them. Associating action with positive outcomes in the face of change and uncertainty is one of the surefire ways to actually make that happen. Every time I get an opportunity to do this, I always end up getting a call and message later going, far out, to think I was scared of, sending that message. It ended up working out so well. Simple strategy that usually delivers everyone great results. Finally, the last strategy for mastering your interactions comes down to your goodbye goals. This is the idea that you want to leave the interaction or relationship in a better position to where it started. This might seem like it's obvious, but if you'd actually think about it, you'd probably feel a whole lot more satisfied and fulfilled from your exchanges. Next time you have a proper exchange and before you wind it up, ask yourself, how can you ensure you leave it in a better position than where you started? Could be as simple as, I really appreciate your time. That idea was epic. Or even, thanks so much for your time. I really enjoyed it. Feel free to use your workbook to score yourself out of 10 for all these areas and identify which ones you want to focus on first. I hope you enjoyed the lateralization today. At the end of the day, Lockie and I believe that you, as part of our community, form the majority of the reasons we are so great. So of course we want to give you all the tools to become an even more confident, capable and fulfilled version of yourself. Next week will be the last of the high performance thinking course, where I take you into the 6 key areas to master if you want to perform better, think with more clarity and own your journey to become the best version of yourself. Until then, enjoy your week and go be great.